additional supply depots required.
Um. Wasn't expecting them to charge all the way goddamn up here. Oy. Persistent buggers, aren't they? Come on. In you go.
Acknowledged. Inbound. Here's your stop. Will do, Command. On my way. Talk to me. Confirmed. Heading out.
Okay, come on.
ETA, 1 minute.
There's
Acknowledged.
probably gonna suicide.
Inbound.
No, the dust storm probably saved it.
In the pipe. 5x5.
Your forces are under
Oh no, it's dead now.
Loud and clear. Understood. Will do, Command. If you say so. I heard that. Going in. Well, hallelujah. Confirmed. Understood. Loud and clear. In the pipe, 5x5. On my way. Going in. Inbound.
mineral field depleted.
Heading out. Let's go. On my way.
Okay, remember for the achievement, you have to complete. You have to destroy every building.
Here's your stop. Get me out of this mess. Now what? Acknowledged. ETA, 1 minute. Let's go. Understood. Will do, Command. If you say so.
Mineral field depleted.
I heard that. Confirmed.
Whatever.
Loud and clear. On my way. Inbound. In the pipe, 5x5.
Base is under attack.
Oh,
Mineral field
shit.
depleted.
Built that one a bit too far away. Annoying.
Now what?
Mineral field depleted.
Okay. Oh wow.
Loud and clear.
Rip. Ooh, interesting ships. Uh...
Where's the emergency?
Mineral field depleted.
If this is all there is to this mission, no, yeah, I think it is. I have no idea where or what the secret is. If the secret's hidden, so if it's either in one of the few dark zones left, or I don't even know what this secret is. Is it like a pixel out of place, like a single like item behind a tree? Like I kept thinking it would be a very obvious secret, but what even is it?
Now what?
Mineral field depleted.
Okay, so that's what the fuck a secret is.
If you say so.
It's kind of a, hiding right under your nose kind of thing.
Understood.
Refuge in audacity. Drop off. I keep hearing instead of white lights, wife lights. And it's just like, what?
Ready for pickup?
I wish it would stop cancelling the orders. I wish it would just leave them queued. Now I got my big stompy army. Time to rip and tear.
Mineral field depleted.
Heading out. Loud and clear. Understood.
On march, march. Ooh, those ravens are different. Great, I lost all my predators. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Mineral field depleted.
Acknowledged. Lifeline here.
Jeez. Oh, okay, no. Thought they'd rebuilt, but no, no. They aren't that quick.
Insufficient rescue gas.
Nothing I can do. Just need to check these last bits in case there's a turret. There could be one there. You know, just to screw you over.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready for dust off.
Excuse me.
Inbound. I heard that. Light flight's here. Acknowledged. Heading out. Going in. Waiting on you.
Come on.
Understood.
Okay, we attack up here.
5x5.
Perfect music. Nope. There's no real point in dividing those, given that there isn't a different type of unit they can produce. They have unlimited funds, so I'm not going to bleed them down. Dirty AI, AI typically gets advantages like that. Not always, but typically. Attack. Well, I come in war. I'm counting corpses, I ain't counting score. With the judge and the Zergs at the swarm. I want no Zeus, I want my dog. No trace left. Thumbs down, feed them to the lions. 3 hours later, ruins of the Forest Hand base of operations. Don't remember that building. Oh no, this planetary fortress with a doodad under it. Ooh, keep your eyes peeled, man. The battalion leader's still here somewhere. Ooh, extermination campaign. Ooh. Messy to see. Weed him out of hiding. shit. You, stop. You thought you could escape us, didn't you? You're not telling anyone about what happened here. Sergeant Rourke, over here, we found their leader. Perfect, I'll be right over. You don't know what you're doing. Be quiet. Yes, I do. I'm pointing a gun at you, ready to pull the trigger. Well done, everyone. Let me take over here. So, Eric Breakfast. Such a shame it should end like this, huh? Mark my words, mercenary. You're making a horrible mistake. This action will not be left unpunished. You know, I couldn't give two shits about you or what you have to say. You should have ordered your men away from Taurus once asked. I believe I was very clear in my opinion regarding your stay here. My superiors will hear of this attack. The Forged Hand will retaliate. Men, open fire. Don't attempt to move, or we'll be shooting ourselves. Shit, we killed him so hard he turned into two men. Kodak. General, it's Rourke. The job is finished. The Forged Hand and Taurus have been eliminated. There could always be stragglers. Excellently done, Sergeant. Presume all of the surrounding Forged Hand outposts have been cleared as well? Yes. I have a number of scouts assigned to double check, but the entire area is clear. Then I shall inform HQ that all external communication sources may be re-enabled. Listen, Sergeant Rourke, I have another assignment for you. The way it's phrased makes it... It wouldn't happen to pertain to the growing situation at Torndune Mines, would it? Aha, I see you've already been well informed. Yeah, Merlin told me over Kodak. Where do you want me? Head towards the mines and reinforce the Brotherhood's defensive position within. We already knew that. While we reestablish fortifications on the outskirts of the mines, once another layer of defense is formed. That will be the primary function of our current troops in the field, which have enough to cover most areas surrounding the mines. As that's happening, we'll launch a number of focused strike teams into the depths of the mines, which will allow us to gain the upper hand and maintain control. Colonel Crowder will be taking over command from here on in. If you'll be so kind as to forward this message to him, I'll be grateful. Of course, I'll make sure everyone's briefed. Properly briefed. Good, that is all you need to know. If you have a need for additional information, feel free to contact me. Haley out. Howie? Nah, Haley. What's her status, sir? Looks like we've a long night ahead of us, everybody. General Haley has assigned us with a new mission. We're to head for the Torndune Mines and cleanse the Ravager threat once and for all. We send out another assignment right after finishing up this one. Must be getting pretty serious, huh? Yeah, according to Howie, her troops sent into the mines have been forced into defense position and can't continue forward without proper reinforcements. Colonel is told to inform me that she wants to take command of our current forces and work on improving our fortifications. Is that right? That was a request. Then she wants us to dispatch a set of specialized units through the mines to help out her troops. Wouldn't that be great for the Predators? Well, no trace remains of the Forged Hand expedition, so why don't we get moving right away? We have everyone save up on rations and rally at the torn dune mines. It's time to finish what we originally came here for. We'll start by setting up camp on the outskirts, then decide who will venture into the mines from there. Roger that, sir. Let's begin rounding up the troops then. I remember watching a ton of Steve MRE, or MRE Steve, whatever. You know, nice. Let's get that out on a tray. That dude. He. Oh, I maxed it out. Nice. It's found it in 0 seconds. Oh, minute 43. Was watching him and his things on MREs, and like you can get like tubes of Marmite or Vegemite, Marmite in some of them. You can get a pack of M&Ms. There was one like emergency ration in case you were shipwrecked. For 15 days, you had 15 toffees a day. And they were just normal toffees. They weren't somehow, super toffees. Doped up with additional vitamins or something. They looked like they're still in the original wrapping, that they bought them out of a fucking pharmacy, or well, not pharmacy, but sweet shop. They were just like Hershey toffees or something. Might have been nice back in the day, but they weren't. They wouldn't sustain you while you got other food going. Not unless you got it all going in the first day and you ate all of them in the first day. Even fucking then, 15 toffees probably just break your jaw. But yeah, it was a questionable. There's questionable rations out there. He also covered another one. It was two halves. It was in 2 halves in this leather pouch. Sadly, it was a 118-year-old ration, and it had been breached in both cases. In one half was chocolate that had been ruined, and in the other half was meat that had been mostly ruined. But thankfully, most of the ruin was on the outside, so he scrapes it off and tries it. Twice. Once just by itself, then he makes soup out of it and tries that. Guys, the man is fucking insane. He had one ration and he was sick having it. So he was sick 1 week having it. So he obviously throws that out. Gets another one of the same ration, has that. The same fucking issues wrong with it, and he still ends up trying a bit. Not as much as he did the first time round, but yeah, dude's fucking mad. Rations aren't as terrible as I was expecting. I know I was expecting them to be more dreary affairs, really. But I guess morale is also important. Though I also remember hearing of, there was one, I think it was an American ration, the vegetarian omelette. Apparently it's nicknamed the Vomlet, because it's so dreadful. I'd be interested in trying it to see quite why it's called that. Because, like, what exactly about it provokes that name? Does it taste like vomit, or does it just taste disgusting and it's just a cheap stand-in? Because sometimes you get weird vomit taste off food. Sometimes that happens. It's weird, but it does. Remember having like a pepperoni pizza. The pepperoni was a little well done, and I got a taste of it for a moment. But yeah, now I'm just kind of morbidly curious. Might have to do longer episodes of this than normal. For micro missions, any upgrades you select will be automatically granted. Upgrades that provide no benefit will be disabled. But yeah, oh, this might be a micro mission entirely. But yeah, yeah, just more of a curiosity now. Leg is cramping. been having terrible spasms as of late. I've had them for ages now, but they've been worse lately. I'll just be walking along and suddenly I'll get like a needle through my ankle, through one side and out the other. Just thin, sharp, jabbing pain, and I lose strength in my foot for that moment. It's quite irritating. Kill 20 Ravager units with the Reaper's G4 cluster bombs on veteran or higher. Do it without losing any units. Works finest. Take less than 700 damage from the Mine Monstrosity on Nightmare difficulty. That pun reminds me, there was RuneScape. They had Fun Orb, and they had a minor disturbance or something. It was a little flash game where he plays a miner digging into volcanoes. They also had it as a phone app for a time, but when they got rid of Fun Orb, they got rid of phone app too, even though it was disconnected from Fun Orb. Like, it was its own version as far as I could tell, and had like differences from the Fun Orb version, but it's gone now. That, or maybe it was separate to Fun Orb dying, they just didn't want to update it anymore and took it down. No idea. But it's a shame that I no longer have access to it. I don't have any backups of it. So, yeah. I miss Fun Orb. I would have given it a proper send-off when I knew it was going, play a few games or whatever, but I was suspended because someone hacked my account. I got it back years later, but when it was gone, there was like, no, fuck you. That's all the information I saw. Like, if you've been suspended for these reasons, even if you were hacked, we do not want to have any communication with you. End of story. And then suddenly I looked into it years later, and suddenly like, yeah, we'll look into the case. Like, motherfuck. But yeah, I played a little bit of RuneScape, but not a fan anymore. It's okay, but it's my head's not there anymore. But anyway, so we get Reapers, and there's the Ravagers. So kill 20 with the G4 cluster bombs, and don't lose anyone. Okay, Dudkey, you're just enabling my compulsion, my obsessiveness here. Well, Sergeant, it's most likely going to take most of the night setting up camp on the outskirts of the Tornado mines, but we're making good progress. Now, that's fine and all, but shouldn't we be focusing on helping Howie's troops inside the mine soon? The longer we wait, the less chance the defensive perimeter is going to hold. While that is true, the generals made it clear that our forces are holding their position well. We've already spent far too long. Forge hand problem has caused us enough delays. Immediate action should be taken. Immediate action has been taken. Or dispatch 2 separate teams to venture into the mines and scout out the immediate area. Nothing reported yet. Sending a couple of rookies down there is fine, but not nearly enough to deal with a potential assault from the Ravagers. They have neither the numbers nor the experience to deserve being dispatched all alone. I need a former specialized squad that can actually make an effort into breaching the Ravagers' hold on the mines and reach Haley's forces. But Sergeant, if you're to be the one leading the charge in this operation, we need you to regain your strength. We've been on the field for over a day without rest. Taking a few minutes to cool off will do you some good sometimes, you know. I don't need rest. I may catch ammo and some rations. I'm ready to go. It's necessary to keep yourself going when lives are at stake. Listen, the generals accepted the plan to initiate the mission at dawn when everyone's all rested. She even thought it to be a good idea, should her troops have the need. She has been keeping contact with the troops stationed in the mines. They've confirmed that they can hold for long enough. Besides, we're still working on scanning the interior mines. If you wait, we'll be able to give you more precise details of your surroundings and which direction to go. Going blind into Ravager-infested territory is the worst thing you could do, Sergeant. Trust me. Sure. Okay, we'll do it your way this time, Colonel. Thank you. Just be patient. It's all for the best. Plot twist. We'll finish the scans during the night and we'll have detailed overview ready in the morning. You'll get a quick briefing to not waste time. That's the plan. For now, we need to get this camp set up. You could be of use here, Sergeant. Alright, alright. Okay. It's unavailable for this mission. Ooh. That was my jaw. Moves their anti-ground attack. Okay, they lose their guns. But instead they get their anti-air attack can target both ground and air targets and increases its range by 1. Oh, Jesus. No, how could you go for anything else? Causes every third attack to heal the Goliath for 20% of its maximum life and allows it to attack while moving. This is insane. It's beautiful. Vision range by 2. Probably, given the mission we're going into, it's probably best to go for combat drugs. Increase duration predator instincts by a second, increase to 20%, and causes lightning field to deal an additional 5 damage to shields and drain 5 energy from enemies hit while it's active. Or that just increases the range of it. The shields. We'll stick with what we got. That's tempting, but again, self-healing is beautiful. Self-healing is magic. Self-healing is the friends we made along the way. Ah, my shoulder. Oh, those cyclones look huge. Again, the scaling in this is always weird, you know? Never looks quite right to me. Not random pain in my shoulder. Oh, someone's got a new armor. The shoulder fins. Colonel, got a minute? Sure thing, Sergeant. How can I help you? Not sure if it's... Several campsites have been set up around the mine. I think we're just about done. We're in the process of transporting remaining supplies before we're ready to establish our primary defenses. Excellent. Tomorrow morning, we'll have a construction plan ready for our SCVs. Once your squad commences the operation to torn through mines, we'll work on fortifying all entrances. Yeah, regarding mines, they want to ask you something, Colonel. Shoot. Bang. It's regarding the scans in mine's interior. How's progress looking on that? Scans themselves are reported still in progress. We've tracked the positions teams sent down there and are currently picking up low numbers of Ravagers. I'll have a more detailed overview ready for you in the morning and a map with the directions and locations of dense Ravager concentrations. Yeah. Well, my work is done. I've already selected a squad to accompany me into the mines. Figured I may as well be of use and start the operation immediately. Oh, Rourke. Really are persistent, aren't you? I'm I'm just not interested in wasting precious time. If you can provide me with the data you do have from the scans, I can get it on my way and assemble my team. I stand by what I told you earlier. You do need to understand, Sergeant. The main operation starts at dawn. We need our strength. Besides, I don't have adequate information to provide you with a full briefing yet. Commencing a full attack against the Ravager's main hive cluster in our current state could be dangerous. Trust me, I'll be fine. When have you ever needed to worry about me? Sergeant, I've been worried about you since you decided to open fire on Forged Hand soldiers. I cannot for our own safety send you into the Thorndoon mines at this moment. Be more patient. I might start a war with Terrazane. I suggest you keep it cool until morning. We can talk about this further. Oh, alright. You seem to have a lot on your hands, so I'm going to be off. My brother is among those the Colonel sent out to scout the mines. Hope they're going to be safe. I don't think you have any reason to worry. The areas close to the mine entrance are mostly clear. The problem arises when you decide to venture deeper. Psst, Sigs, can I talk to you for a moment, in private? Oh, sure thing. Give me a moment, guys. So, what can I do for you, Rourke? Oh, ow. Okay, as you know, I'm supposed to be in charge into depths of the Thorndoon mines, right? Of course. And I need to assemble a squad. You in? Well, yeah, I totally decided that I'll be going with you. Right, but the thing is, we're going to be leaving during the night instead. During the night? Didn't the Colonel specifically state we'll be moving out tomorrow morning? He says a lot of things, but I say we need to get moving ASAP. I mean, we're done setting up camp, and I got plenty of supplies for us. But Rourke will begin strict orders to wait until dawn to rebuild our strength and get the necessary mission directives. I am aware. I'm well aware. I just feel we've faced enough delays. I want to make sure Haley's force gets the support they need. I'm asking you first because we've been by my side for a long time now. How for most of my life, really. Trust more than anyone. What do you say? Personally, I don't think it's a very good idea. I mean, it'll be tough to navigate down there. We don't want to go against the General's requests, do we? We'll be fine. Believe me, he'll be pleased to know we took action earlier and still completed our mission. I'm sorry, sir, but I still strongly believe that General's orders stand above yours. You shouldn't risk this either. Besides, you still may be fresh, but I'm not. If I'm given at least a small opportunity to rest before an important assignment, I'll take that opportunity. I hope you understand. You know, I'll always stand by your side, but this, I think, is too much for my liking. I'm sorry to hear that, Siggs, but don't feel that you're obligated to follow my lead in everything. You're your own man. Well, at least he took it well. I don't agree with the decision. I respect it. I presume I can trust you to keep this between us, right? Wait, you're still planning to head down there in the middle of the night? Not alone. Only if I can assemble a team, but I have a couple more to ask. Oh, I see. So yeah, no words with Colonel about this, right? Sure, but by dawn he's gonna find out no matter what. Oh, I know that, but that doesn't concern me. Don't expect him to do much if I'm already deep down in the mines. Just collapse him. You'll have to get through the night patrols in order to get into the mines first, though. I'll have to deal with that when the time comes. As far as I'm aware, we're not assigning many patrols. Why? But I need to form a plan regarding my team's COA. My time's running short. I'll have to deal with end the conversation here, Six. COA? Okay, I understand. No matter what happens, you be careful down there, okay? Don't you worry about me. Four hours later. Mate, you may want to turn off your flashlight. They were just lucky that he didn't turn to the left, his left, rather than his right. Looks like we made it. Thanks for coming along, boys. I hope you didn't have to wait for long. We actually just arrived. Your timing's perfect. It's a recurring theme of timing. Great. So you'll all know the drill. Move closer together and follow my lead. Oh, and let's move slowly. Our tactical battlefield data is limited, and I'd like to avoid getting the attention of Ravager's main hive clusters. If we all work together, I have full faith I will reach Haley's forces in no time. Well, if everybody's ready, it's time to descend. Oh. Actually, I think that Predator has the same shoulder pads as the Colonel. The creep is spread all the way out here, but no Ravagers, for now at least. Stay sharp. Due to underground scans not being completed, your minimap is disabled. Watch your movements carefully and try to memorize the layout of the mines to navigate through them. Shouldn't they know the layout of their own mines? I guess Zerg could probably expand it and add it to it. Wait, what? Just randomly just have one called Murder Fuck. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, booster healing received. Okay, that increased movement speed and healing made me think they had a healing aura, not boosts healing received. So they kept going on about it works well with the medevacs, but I was guessing, oh yeah, the predators provide little heals across the board, while the medevacs are the strong healers. But no, it just boosts healing received. So, eh. We've got company, man. Which the other guy came with us. For only 5 life? That's been slightly decreased. I thought it was 10. Hmm. God, this mission's dark. Okay, let me just take a picture of this gamma. I'll try to restore it to that. Wow! Well, that hurts the eyes.
I can handle it from here. I love it when a plan comes together.
Wow, this game looks terrible now. Oh, looks like vomit. Oh, okay, it was the other guy. They have a very slight cooldown. No, they have half a minute of a cooldown. Oh, that's a better middle ground. Gates locked. The mission ends here if we can't open it up. Can I get a Reaper up on that ledge and find the lever controlling that gate? Hold on, let's continue. Be prepared.
Let us focus on the fight ahead. Greetings. I'm ready to move. Whatever.
To the right.
Well, are you ready? It is an honor. This will suffice. We work well together.
Do it.
Our paths converge. This way. Join me. Let's move. Much better. Be careful. By the numbers, boys. You had best be prepared.
Be prepared.
A wise choice. What? I'm listening. All right. Fair enough. On the way. Nothing I can't handle. Oh yeah, baby.
Want to try and get that achievement with the Reapers. Watch your backs when you're wandering off by yourselves. Can't assist each other while you're in there.
Nothing I'm giving you can't prove up. Yes, indeed. Certainly. On the way. All right. Let's begin this. I'm ready to move.
Do it. You know what? I think I might call it here. It's nearly 4. I'm fucking wrecked right now. I hope you've enjoyed. Hope you join me again soon. Till then, till then.